when you're in the process of becoming somebody, being great at what you do, whether it's your career, whether it's who you are as a person, no matter what the circumstances are, be okay with looking like a fool. Be okay with being humiliated. Be okay with fucking up, because it's just a part of the game. The reason why I say that is because, you know, I'm starting out in my career or whatever, and to a certain degree, I thought I knew a decent amount of stuff that pertains towards my industry. And looking at it, I mean, I do know a solid amount of stuff, don't get me wrong, but there are some other elements to what industry I'm in that there are some things that I need to work on and improve upon. And a lot of this stuff is all new to me, and a lot of this shit that my coworkers are kind of helping me through, or whatever the case may be, like, shit, they be getting on my ass a little bit, which is fine. I don't care. It's what they're supposed to do. But sometimes, in some situations, those things will break somebody. But I look at it as it's gonna make me become better, make me become more attentive to the level of detail, being aware at what needs to be completed in a thorough manner, and whatever that may be. I just make sure I'm continuing to focus on my craft and continuing to get better, and making sure I'm holding myself accountable to the things that need to be done on a daily basis. It's okay to be ridiculed. It's okay to be judged in a certain light where people may think you're dumb or something like that. It's fine. Do not let that be your identity, though. Just understand it's just temporary. Just understand in the beginning you're gonna suck at it, but over time you'll become better and better. Prime example is content shit. At first, I didn't know how to fucking talk to a camera, but over time, I became better, and I started to understand what I wanted to talk about. I started getting better at how to articulate my thoughts. I became better at how to articulate my words. I became better at just overall speaking in front of people, and that was just due to me being okay with being not so great at it for a certain amount of time. Some of you guys are so scared of being who you really want to be just because you're scared of what other people are going to perceive you as. Because at the end of the day, those other people have their fucking own insecurities and their own shit that they're dealing with. So why even give a fuck? Why even give a fuck? People are so caught up in their own lives and dealing with what the fuck they're dealing with. Like, who cares at the end of the day? Because at the end of the day, they're probably going to forget this shit in 2 weeks, a couple of days, let alone a few hours. So I mean, at this point, bro, just laugh it off. Just laugh it the fuck off. Keep moving, keep persevering, keep moving forward, keep getting better. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Because at the end of the day, no one's coming to save you. And if you understand that your journey's gonna be a little lonely, and you understand that not a lot of people believe in you, so be it. You're just gonna have to do this by yourself to a certain degree. And trust me, at some point you'll find your tribe. You will find people that are doing exactly what the fuck you want to do, and then you emulate them, or figure out what they're doing good and kind of make it in your own way, so that you have your own twist and your own style to it. And I'll just say that to say is, like, I may not have necessarily been super technical at the skills that are needed for the position I'm in right now. I mean, I had a little bit of background, but I knew how to communicate. I knew how to build relationships. I knew how to build rapport. I knew how to communicate. So that was one of the things that I was able to strong arm myself into getting to where I am today. I have a network like a motherfucker. There's motherfuckers I could call right now. If I need a general contractor to go build a building right now, have like at least 5 of them minimum. Lenders, have at least 3 or 4 of them. What else? Fucking architects, have at least 4 or 5 of them. Equity contribution with me working in affordable housing, I don't really need any equity. I get it from the federal government, but I just say that to say is, when you are intentional about what you're doing, why you're doing there's going to be a point in time where people are going to get you further than the skills that you have. And I don't mean you don't need the skills at all. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if you have people that know who you are and are willing to help you, that supersedes all this shit. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you don't know anybody that can help you progress your career in any way, shape, or form, it's not going to matter. Don't get me wrong. You'll be able to get to it. You'll be able to get far, but you're not going to be able to get as far as someone that has people that want to see them win. That's all I'm trying to say. And in the beginning, you're not going to be great, but as long as you put your head down, focus on the things you need to improve on, and just work at it day by day, and keep building that foundation brick by brick, brick by brick. You'll look up in due time and be like, damn, I'm literally living in what I prayed for. I'm literally living in what I envisioned myself doing 2, 3, 4 years ago. And I'm a true testament to this shit. In my freshman year of college, when I was in my dorm, I knew I was going to do this shit. I knew I was going to work for a developer or development company. I knew I was going to work hybrid. I'm working hybrid. I knew I was going to have a very robust network and it's not so much about people I know. Those same people I know, they know me. And the reason why they know me is because I ask thought-invoking questions that makes me memorable. If you want to have an outstanding outcome, you have to do outstanding inputs in order for you to get the outcome. And for me, building relationships, mine was asking thought-invoking questions. Not like, oh, what's the hardest thing? What is your day-to-day? Like, that shit is just like, you're gonna get left and get blown in the wind. You're not gonna be memorable. But if you ask a question like, during your day-to-day, what are some of the things that you see that you wish your team knew more about or addressed better than what you guys are doing now, or something like that? And then it's like, oh shit, let me think to a time where I can actually relate this question to an experience that I had, and so on and so forth. So it really gets you thinking. All that other shit really doesn't matter. You asking the same question is not going to get you far. You can't have an extraordinary life by doing regular things. It just doesn't work like that. Everything you do has to be exceptional. Yes, it's going to be challenging. Yes, you're not going to know what to do initially, but as you do it over time, you're going to look and be like, damn, I'm glad I did that shit. I'm glad I was able to put myself in those uncomfortable situations, because now I'm in the position where I can help other people that were in my same position where I was at one point. So it gets to a point in time where it's like you work, get better, and then it's like you're doing the same. You're helping out those people that were in your position, and you can help expedite their process where they might not necessarily have to go through all the shit that you went through. But I will say this, the shit that you do go through does build character. So if there's a situation where you maybe get stressed out or whatever the case may be, like with you enduring those moments on your come up, you know how to deal with stress, you know how to manage, you know how to manage your emotions, you know how to regulate it, you know how to deal with people, you know how to deal with confrontation, you know how to deal with people. Like, all this shit matters. And it all comes down to being okay with being a fuck up for a little bit. It's okay. You're not gonna have it all figured out. You're not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna always know it all. It's okay to be okay for a little bit, but it's not okay to be okay forever. And that's the video for today. Make sure y'all like, comment, and follow for more. I'll see y'all in the next one.